TOPPS Inception UCC is here. Is this a release that's worth your time and money, or is this something that you should just ignore and let it slide by? Let's have a look at it. Let's review it. Let's discuss. TOPPS Inception UCC 24-25 is upon us. It has arrived. And I was not mincing my words when I said it was 24-25. Yes, that is right. TOPPS are giving us another 24-25 release in the middle of the 25-26 season. This release sees the 5th time we have seen Inception for the UCC, so there is quite a bit of following and already knowledge for a lot of collectors about this set. TOPPS Inception is usually the kind of set that there is a split down the middle with collectors. Some people love this release, some people aren't too bothered by it and avoid it at all costs. Personally, I'm a big fan of it. It's a thicker style cardboard with a beautiful aesthetic and design always. It's a very reliable release, so I'm excited to see what we have in store for the 24-25 version. As you can see on screen, there is your box. As always, very simple, very crisp, and that gives us a look at the color design of this year's Inception. So what do we get inside the box? 1 pack, 7 cards per pack. You're guaranteed 1 auto and you get 2 numbered cards, retailing for around £195, which is roughly close to $400. This is never a cheap release. To be honest, it feels a little bit more expensive than it has in previous years, so it'll be interesting to see if it is worth that slight bump in price. Hype for this release is very, very low. There has been basically none, if fuck all, going on. It's starting to feel like TOPPS have used all their hype train for Dynasty and for the upcoming Definitive.
Okay, let's go.
As you can see on screen, there is your base card. There is your Bonmati base card. Love the color splash. Love the design as always with Inception. And that is the subset they're classifying superior. We get a look at another base card. This is the Bacola. This is the Succession subset. And another one with just that lovely look in the background. Very simple, not overstated. Love the look of this year's Inception. Now we have to see the one that everyone's going to be chasing. It is the patch auto from Yamal. Inception does have a lot of sticker autos. There are going to be some on card, but the big question is, are the patches match worn? Usually they're not, but there you go. That is what the patch auto is going to look like. As I just said, we will be getting some on-card autos, and here is the subset that has it. There you go. There is an on-card auto of Ronaldo, looking very nice with a gold pen auto. Lovely design. That is going to be a big chase for a lot of people. Now we see another auto. This is the Kaka Star Quality subset auto. Sticker auto for this lovely looking card. Another card everyone is going to be chasing potentially. There is the Messi auto in the Barcelona kit. A young looking Messi, and that is part of the subset Inception Point. Last thing we get to see is another one of the on-card autos. There is the man himself, Zidane, with his gold pen auto. Let's dive into this checklist, and straight out of the gate, you can see we get 96 players in the base card set, so there is a lot going on here. I think that number has increased from previous years. Now, as you can see, alongside some of these players, it tells you the subset. So, for example, Rudiger is part of the first 11 subset, but then Barcola is part of Succession, so on and so forth. So let's have a look what players we get. We've got Hummels, we've got Vinny Jr., Foden, Barcola, George Best, Archie Gray, Mikey Moore, Cole Palmer, Bruno Fernandes, Lewandowski, Neymar, Leao, Xavi, Morgan Rogers, Erling Haaland, Diego Costa, Marco van Basten, Van Dijk, Ibrahimovic, Thierry Henry, Di Maria, Johan Cruyff, Pedri, Aguero, and Matty Warhurst. Autographs are next, emerging stars autographs, and there are 7 players. These are emerging stars or rookies. So we've got Archie Gray, Endrick, Naweri, and Miles Lewis-Skelly. First 11 autographs, and we get Harry Kane, Jude Bellingham, Sabitzer, and Vinny Jr. amongst them. Inception point autographs, only 5 players. You get a Del Piero, a Messi, a Neymar, Aguero, and Thomas Muller. Legacy autos, 7 players. These are all going to be legends of the game. And as you can see, Drogba, Van Basten, Ronaldinho, Ronaldo, Henry, Zlatan, and Zidane. Succession autos, there is only 3. These are going to be some big chases for some people because, as you can see, Yamal's in there and Barcola, just to name 2. Superior autos is next. 7 cards, Lauren James, Bunny Shaw, and Bon Mati. Next autograph checklist is called Star Quality. This one is a big bump up in numbers. There are 62 cards. We have got Bernardo Silva, Gakpo, Palmer, Haaland, Totti, Gareth Bale, George Weah, Frimpong, Kaka, Dalglish, Modric, Ballack, Mikey Moore, Ozil, Paul Scholes, Raul, Rafinha, Theo Hernandez, and Wayne Rooney. Dual autos are next. Always a big chase for people. 11 cards. And the combinations include a Bellingham and a Zidane, an Archie Gray and a Lucas Bergvall, and a Mainu and a Roy Keane. Next autograph checklist is Immersion. 23 players featured. Iniesta, Endrick, Archie Gray, Yao Felix, Leroy Sané, Neymar, Dybala, and Timothy Weah. Now we get the booklet checklist. Inception Institutions is the first one. There are 3 featured, and they seem to be a mixture. As you can see, there's like an AC, a Chelsea, and a Liverpool combo. There's a United, Barcelona, Madrid, and City combo. And then we also get a Juventus, United, Chelsea, Madrid combo. For me personally, I wouldn't want any of those. I don't want to collect another club. I understand they're all legends, but for me, it is a bit confusing. Next is the UCL UWCL Winners Quad Autograph Booklet. Say that 3 times in a row. We have 5 to pick from, and we get all Barcelona female players. You get a Milan combination, 2 Milan combinations, a Liverpool combination, and a Lyon combination. Now we're on to the on-card autos. There are 31 of them. They are called silver signings. And let's see how many legends and how many current players. Straight out of the gate, I can see it is mainly legends. Lampard, Torres, Suarez, Paul Scholes, Ronaldinho, Zlatan, Griezmann, Endrick, Harry Kane, Bellingham, Pedri, and Savinho. There is an only one autograph, and that is 1 card, and that's Marco van Basten. As Topps keep doing all year round, we are getting more marks of excellence. We get, luckily, 4 different players, but they have found a way to cram it in another release. So personally, it feels like marks of excellence aren't that rare anymore. Here you go. You got a Del Piero, Good Johnson, Naweri, and Effenberg. Autographed patches are next, so most likely autographed napkin patches. 42 players featured. Everyone from Griezmann, Heung-min Son, Adeyemi, Bergvall, Messi, Yamal, Neymar, Foden, Lewandowski, Leroy Sané, Wayne Rooney, and Zinedine Zidane. Autographed branded patch booklets. Another word soup, another word jumble, and we get 15 players. Gakpo, Heung-min Son, De Bruyne, Pedri, club crest autograph patches. So the club crest with an auto on it. Haaland, Bellingham, Musiala, Yamal, Leao, and Savinho. Wembley warm-up patches, 10 cards, all Real Madrid players. That will be very interesting to see because I think that could be a hot item for people to chase who love Real Madrid. Number 1, patch autographs. So these are all goalkeepers, 4 players featured: Buffon, Kobel, Joe Hart, and Ter Stegen. Dual autographed patch booklet, another word soup, another word mince here. And we get 2 autos with a napkin patch, and it is all club combinations. There's a Chelsea one, there's a Milan one, there's a Bayern one, there's a Barcelona one, and a Dortmund one. Wembley warm-up relics is next. 7 cards featured. Not sure if these are game-worn or player-worn, but 7 players featured, all from Real Madrid. Another big chase for Real fans. And the last part of the checklist is the Wembley warm-up squad booklet. This will be a massive chase to whoever gets this. It is featuring all Madrid players, and it's going to be a very big booklet of autos. So as you know, on this channel, we give you a review rated out of 5. Before we do, we give you 3 factors, 3 reasons for that score. Reason number 1. Again, Topps have crammed in a 24-25 release in the middle of the 25-26 season. This release could have been skipped if you weren't able to get it out during the 24-25 season, but you have thrown it out to people to consume right at the end of the calendar year of 2025. It reeks of desperation because we are getting release after release from Topps. There is no let-up. It doesn't seem to matter how many releases we get. Collectors are expected to keep up with it all. The checklist for Topps has to be done. They have to check the list.
Huh? You just made the list!
Reason number 2. Seeing more on-card autos in this checklist in a release is a positive step forward for us collectors and the hobby. But the reality is, within this release, sticker autos do make up around 80 to 85% of the autos. Being able to hit and get an on-card auto is still going to be a very difficult thing for you to achieve. But nonetheless, it is great seeing more on-card autos making its way into other sets, rather than just constantly only having to wait for Dynasty to get yourself an on-card auto. So big steps in the right direction. Now we just need to work on this napkin patch and get more match-worn patches. It is progress.
All right, since it's my fault that Joe got knocked out, it is now my responsibility to take over the investigation.
I don't know if that actually follows.
Oh, it does follow, Brian, because I'm the one with the giant magnifying glass. Is my eye big?
Yeah.
Good. Good. That means progress.
Reason number 3. As always with Inception, the eye appeal, the look of these cards, the design of these cards is fucking beautiful. They are always one of the best looking cards of the year, without a fucking doubt. Eye appeal is always a big factor and driving point for us collectors, so it's great to see that Inception still has it and is still a big draw card for it. It looks slick, it looks classy, it looks beautiful.
That woman looks exactly like me.
That's your reflection, Peter.
Oh. I'm beautiful. Yeah, that woman has her finger up her nose.
That's still your reflection, Peter.
Oh. She's beautiful.
So what do we give it out of 5? It's got to be 3.5. There are so many good elements going for this release. Beautiful looking cards, thicker, more high quality cardboard used, and on-card autos. But there is some issues that hold it back from really being an outstanding release. Topps have once again increased the print run and the checklist, which just wasn't necessary.
Why? Why?
We are once again getting a modern day release crammed with legends and players from yesteryear. Give me more current players. Each team in all the major leagues that feature in this release have about 20 to 25 current players on their roster. So give me some current players. Stop living in the past, Tops.
It's not 1890 anymore. It's modern day.
And also, this is another 24-25 release given to us during the 25-26 season. And that seems to be all Tops are doing at the moment. They are so behind schedule that they're not willing to leave out a release. They're just going to throw it all at us at once. I think as collectors and as a community, we can see how much Tops really care about us. They don't fucking care about us at all. They are cramming so many products down our throats. It is unbelievable. But they don't care because they know people are going to keep buying this. People are buying now, thinking later. So Tops, in a way, are being rewarded for this ridiculous release schedule.
You smell that? What is that?
What?
What's that smell?
The cologne?
No.
Opportunity.
No. Money.
Oh, okay.
I smell money.
Okay.
As I always say, collect smart, collect with your heart, collect smarter, not harder. So what do you think about Tops Inception UCC 24-25? Is this something you've been waiting for and you're excited to get your hands on? Or is this something you've never cared for and you're just going to skip over it? Love to hear your opinions and love to hear what you think about the fact we are getting so many releases. I'd love to hear what you think about that. I'd also love to hear if it bothers you that we are getting another 24-25 release. Sound off in those comments down below. I love to hear from you guys as always. This has been Totally Football Cards. My name's Jeremy. Yeah, buddy. Let's get it.